Alright, in this video I'm going to explain how to take your needle and thread, patch a hole like this, which you may see in a sweater, or in this case it's in a scarf, so we want it to look nice on the front and the back. You basically just take your needle on the underside, the thread has been knotted, take a little stitch there to secure your thread. Now we're going to be pulling all this together, and you just sort of stick your needle in and out of the threads and the yarns to bridge the gap that's created by that hole. See how the needle comes out down here? You pull it through, and you just kind of tug on it a little bit so that all those loose ends come together. Then you want to stay on the same side, here we'll call it the bottom, go over just a scant 1/16 of an inch and do the same thing. Sort of weave your needle in and out of the yarns, jump over this hole here and start doing it on the other end like that. Pull your needle through, and again give it a tug to pull those yarns together. Scoot your needle over about a 1/16 of an inch, weave in and out of those yarns, and now you're at the bottom again. Basically you're sort of knitting this back together, but you're using thread instead of yarn. In this way, since your thread is going to be woven on both sides of the sweater, it's not going to look bulky on either side. This is a really big hole. A lot of times you can do this with the small moth hole in just a matter of a few seconds. Now we're going to have to grab that on the other side here. And in this case we're going to have to do this vertically and horizontally because the hole is so big and so jagged. Vary the spot where your needle goes in and out so that you don't create a line. You want everything to be hidden. And usually when you have this type of a hole, you're going to find more than one in your sweater. So all you need to do is hold it up to the light and see where the other holes are, and just go around and do the same process for each one. You can extend the wear of your garment. As you can see, we're just about done with the vertical stitching. And there, this bubble will steam out with a little bit of hot steam from your iron. We'll take a few more stitches going the opposite direction. Try to get your needle above some of those yarns that are poking out so you can sort of flatten them out a little bit. Don't pull too tight. You don't want to create a bubble or an area where all the yarns are pulled way too tightly and it shows. And when we finish this off, we're just going to knot the thread and sort of try to hide it amongst the yarns. Take a teeny tiny stitch here, which makes a loop. You stick your needle in there. I usually do it twice. Pull it tight, and then stick your needle in again to sort of get that extra end to go into the garment. Pull it through. And then snip your thread. Now your hole has been repaired. take it to your ironing board, press that, and it's going to look nice on both sides. You can't tell that it's been repaired.